Guys, how are you? Welcome back to Cash Stuffing with me. My name is Sandra Segaro. I am a money mentor. I am a mom, and right here is where I feel like you guys are my tribe in the sense I feel very connected to my YouTube family, and I'm probably more vulnerable than anywhere else. But today I want to do a cash stuffing of €130. So before I even open up the planner, let's count that. It's 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30. So guys, I've always used my cash stuffing videos as a way of really motivating you guys. I don't have the candle lit today because it's pretty early in the morning. I have a coffee. I've been having coffee with cinnamon in it lately. Just like a little dash of cinnamon, and then the coffee. I'm in my son is up here, but I'm in my sitting room. This is this week's. I'm in my sitting room, which is my kitchen really, and I just said, you know what, let's do the cash stuffing. I am very laxy daisy when it comes to showing what I'm doing, just because I've been so busy, but I cannot not show up to my YouTube family. You've been so good and so considerate. Sip of coffee. I'm so thankful for all your lovely comments and just your understanding. I am one of those people that I get very emotional, like really, really emotional. And if I feel like there's a lot of change or things that I have to do, and I don't feel in a way that I'm able to support myself in mentally, at times, because you know I struggle with anxiety, etc. And sometimes it just hits me. And for some reason, when I was making that video, as I was talking and trying to explain the fact that I'm not showing my whole budget, I got really, really emotional. So I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for your message, and thank you so much for your energy. I went to church last week and I just felt like it was so beautiful. It was like a gospel church, and I just felt a wholeness in me. I was just saying, God, thank you so much for everything that you've brought into my life. Thank you for the kids. Thank you for everything. I was just in such a zone of gratitude, and I still am. And I feel like I have the fire back in me. I really do. I felt like it was just gone for a bit, which I think is natural, guys. And that's something that I talk to people when I'm coaching them. I'll say to them, look, you can't be 100 all the time. When you have a reset or you have a chance just to step back and reflect, sometimes you can feel very, I don't know, it's good for your soul. And even if you have a cry or you get emotional, that's good as well. And that's something that I was brought up being a black woman and a black girl. And everybody's like, you have to be a strong black woman. And I just realized, like I've been realizing probably from the age of 25, I don't want to be. I just want to be normal. And if I'm feeling, I don't care if I'm on TV. I don't care if I coach people. If I feel a little bit down, it's okay to say I feel a little bit down, because if you can't just be like happy and that toxic positivity all the time, I think that's more dangerous. Just be real. You have a little bit of a downtime. You have a bit of a downtime. Now, petrol, €10. Guys, €20 in there. And we're going to add another €10 in there. So €30 in the petrol. That's building nicely. I think I'm going to need petrol. Am I going to need petrol, Louis? Louis has this weird anxiety about the petrol tank. He sits behind me in the car and he's always looking over my shoulder, in the sense to go like, Mom, the petrol is down. It'd be like a quarter tank. We need to fill the petrol. But no, it's all good. So we have the bulk envelope now. Let me just get a highlighter so we could keep going. So the bulk envelope, we're going to add €10 to it, and we have €30 so far, which is great, because I'm like, that's me flour. I just need to build up for rice, toilet roll, all those things. So yeah, that's 40, rice, toilet roll, oil. There's loads of stuff that I buy in bulk. I'm going to be going back. Remember, I used to make those a week in my life on YouTube. I don't want to promise, okay? And that's one thing I don't want to do. But I'm going to be trying to do that, because there's little projects that I'm getting back into. And I think it's because the sun is back out as well. I feel like, are you the same? Are you feeling like the sun is out? Like I'm going to be doing all these bits and pieces? And I got a dishwasher. Guys, I've been washing dishes on my own since September. And I know someone on here was like, um, girl, you can fix it. I tried to fix it, but it wouldn't fix it. I know it's something like, well, I had to replace it anyway, and I did. And my dad put it in. He still has a little lip to fix, but it was a tight squeeze because I went from an integrated to just a normal. And the guy was like, if you're going from an integrated to normal, it'd be good. It'd just be a little bit tight. But if it was the other way around, you'd have to get it all fitted and everything. So I'm actually delighted just having a normal one, and I just had to get it black. That was the only thing. I got it in black. I'm looking back at it while I'm talking to you. Does that make sense? It does not to me anyway. But that's the bulk. House miscellaneous. Well, this is all I have left, and I'm not messing around with this. You know what, guys? We went seed shopping like this week. Got a load of seeds, and I am looking at my garden, and I'm looking at ways of. I got this big one as well. And I'm just thinking of salads, like salad. I don't really like kale, but I would have it in a smoothie. I'm thinking of salads. I was like, my garden, there's so many bits where you can grow, and I was like, I really want privacy, but I'm like, yeah, I know how I'm going to get that without actually buying anything. I'm going to have bits and ways and planting all my growing plants up the side of the garden. I can't wait. I'm buzzing for that. So house, I'm going to put 10 in there. How much do I have in here? Nothing. I'm going to put 10 in there. And I have 16 in there now. I probably end up taking the 6 out when it's the end of the month. I had a few friends over as well last week, and you know what, guys, it was just the tonic I needed as well. I made dinner because that's my love language. I like cooking for people, or I'll bring food to their houses or whatever. I just love doing that. But it was really nice. They weren't from Dublin, so they came up, and I was like, here, you can stay in my bed, you can stay in the bedroom. And we just had a fabulous night. Obviously stayed up longer than we should have, but yeah, it was lovely. And I wasn't even drinking, guys. I know, like I say that, but I am Montreal, and I've grown up in Ireland as well. So I'm half Irish, half Montreal basically. And the culture is so drink focused. So it's mad, you know? Anyway, I'm doing a lot of talking and not enough walking. So €20 for Christmas. What do we have here? We have 20. So it's 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to swap that out and give it that. Still 60. And yeah, that should be enough. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's Christmas done. It's nice, guys. If you haven't started, I would say, oh God, what way is that? If you haven't started, guys, I would say start a Christmas saving funds. Saving funds, sinking funds. I think sinking funds gives me that sinking feeling, so I've been calling them saving funds because I feel like you're saving a fund towards something, and I feel like saving fun. It's fun to save, yes. And you know what, usually you see me doing like €200 or 180, but when you think about it, that's over $5,000. If I do this every week, that's $5,000 a year I'm saving to all my bits and pieces. It's given me almost a budget overview of what's going on. I just love it, guys. Gifts. So I ended up, me and my mom promised that we weren't going to give each other gifts for Mother's Day. Well, I wasn't going to give her a gift for Mother's Day, birthdays, anything else this year. I just wanted to spend time with her. And she rang me and was like, can you come down and have dinner? Just me and you having dinner together. I was like, wow, I must be in trouble for something. Imagine that's the first thing you think. But it was really lovely. And if you saw on Instagram, that was the day that we went up and got the dishwasher and the washing machine, and then she was just too much in the afternoon because it was raining and I was leaving. I was like, do you want to come? And she came, and she was just madness with my mom. Obviously I got a black oven and I got a black dishwasher. Anyway, the car, so I rang up to get the car maintained, and they don't have a spot until next week, so I'll just drop the kids to school, come back, and then I'll have to get the bus back because I work from home. I just won't go do it on a day that I am literally working from home. But yeah, car maintenance, another 10. Actually, I need some change in here. So, but anyway, 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, and 10, 25. So that's 225. Are we going to church tomorrow, Louis? The man rang, didn't he? So that's it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna need some change, guys. So I'm gonna put that there, here. You don't want your envelopes to be too bulky anyway. I know people at the end of the month, they would at the end of the month they would be swapping all their big notes around. I just do it as I go. This is like kids clothes. I haven't been tracking that well this week. This is how, you know, when I first started budgeting, guys, I used to be able to just track so well. And I guess it's because I know that I'm using my envelope. So if you have a busy life, I'd say lean into your envelope because you're automatically tracking. You have the trackers with them and you're writing everything down as you go. And I'm going to just fill them all into my tracker now at the end, the tracking pages. Now, kids' clothes, I want to give the kids a fiver. 50, 70, 90, 100. This is going to be spent. I'm going to put that to the side because they're going to be spending some bits on this because Eliza needs new runners. Oh, it's Eliza. I swear to God. You don't need new runners. Sure you don't, Lou? Nope. So that's kids' clothes. And kids' fun. So it's really cool. Sometimes I collect them and I go, oh, we're going to have a treat today. And then I'll just, you know, bring them to McDonald's or do something. It's really nice to be able to have the money put aside so you can do that. Kids' fun. It's a fiver. We still have a fiver voucher there. So we have €15. And they're fun. They have fun. They have fun. We're going into town today. So this is like, where are we going, Lou? What's the place, the museum where you have all the stuffed animals and stuff?
Yeah.
You were there with Daddy, but that's where we're going to be going today anyway. Now we have self-care. Self-care is €20. And guys, one thing I am so grateful for is having this self-care fund. I'm just going to take that out and put it in. Because I end up putting it in Percy anyway. One thing I love having me self-care, I can spend on myself guilt-free, which is really something that I'd say a lot of people struggle with, but I really struggle with spending stuff for myself personally. So yeah, I'll tell you something that I got and I'm absolutely loving, like for my, and this is not an ad, but you know, if you're somebody who buys the 8-hour, the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, I think like this is like just as good. Like I put it on my hands, like honestly guys, it's so nice. It's like $2.99 or something, 25 grams in it. And I'm actually going to get another 2 of them because I want them in every, like I have 2 bags that I kind of like fancy work and then work. And I want them in both the bags and I want them one just beside my bed because I have really dry hands. So I get up and sometimes it's like really, really dry. And it's just nice to be able to go, oh, I know you can use a hand cream, but this is the best hand cream I've seen. Dancing, I've actually found a drama school. So thinking I'm going to put her in there. And then she could get kind of everything done. I feel like, so she's after agreeing to that only yesterday. So dancing, next week we should have news for you. So 50, 70, 80, 90. And we have a little bit ahead as well for it. Yeah, really good, guys. I can't tell you how nice that coffee is. Okay, so swimming is €5. So I messaged her. I haven't had a message back, but we're on the list anyway. God, these are all the wrong way. No. So it's 50, 1, 50, 70, 80, 90. So swimming. The book, guys, the book is going really well. Um, I am creating something to go along with it, and as you know, I was already creating like a new planner, but it just means that there's so much I'm learning, there's so much I'm still learning, and I'm like, I want it all in this planner. But I'm really happy. Like, at least I'm not just staying up at night now randomly thinking things. I'm doing. Lou, did you feed the fish? Look at them. Okay, so now we have family day, €5. Right, that came at €5. So family day is €5. So told you we're going to Tato Park. That's what we're saving for in this envelope. Because Louis thinks I'm rich, don't you, Lou? He thinks I'm rich because he sees me stuffing the envelopes, and I'm trying to show him that this is how we save for different things that we like doing. You know? So guys, here is €5. So we have 20, 5, 30. And you know what? I'm gonna go. I know we said hair, but it's also skin as well. I need to get some oils first, so we're gonna go and get some. I feel like I'm after missing something. When my phone died, I feel like I didn't pay something. So I'm gonna have to go back and recheck all them envelopes. But anyway, wedding. It's 10, but you know I'm gonna give it 15. So it's 50, 70, 95. So we have €95 to spend at the wedding on the hens so far, and we still have a few months away. So I know that when the day comes, I could just enjoy my brother's wedding and not think about anything else. Guys, I want to say thank you so much. It has been so therapeutic coming back and doing my cash stuffing, which is, I know we're a family at this point on YouTube, and it's like the only, I never care about viewers or anything. I just care about staying connected, and I've been so busy, but this is something that no matter what, I'm going to try and make time for, because I love it. And it's kind of like, for me, instead of me just cash stuffing on my own, where it takes me like literally a minute and I'm flying through it, it's nice to talk it through. Anyway, have a lovely week and stay best. Bye.